Hello everyone, we are Team Sitecore Strikers. We would first like to thank you, Sitecore Hackathon team, for providing us the opportunity to showcase our solution. For our POC, we selected the category Sitecore Authoring API with AI integrations, where the key problem we solved for businesses is addressing the challenges of real-time news accuracy, relevance, and sentiment assessment. All right, so let's talk about the purpose solution. So we are fetching the news from the news feed, which is news API in our case. So we are leveraging the Azure functions, and we have implemented it through the automating the through the Python script, and we are fetching the real-time news from the news API. And within this function app, which is using the Python script, we have utilized the AI models for authenticity, sentiment, and category relevance analysis. So these are the models we have utilized for this AI assessment for all these three category: authenticity, sentiment, and the category relevance. And we these are the points which we consider for which can be benefited from the business point of view, like improve decision making based on the news relevancies, then the operational efficiency, then also it will be kind of risk mitigations. So these are the a few important points which we consider for this implementation. And this is also a kind of generic implementation which is not only applicable to this a specific XM cloud based solution, but it can be a kind of generic which can be utilized for any kind of headless requirement where this module can be integrated seamlessly. So the use cases which can be considered a good fit uh, for the business, the kind of financial services, or can be e-commerce, or maybe any public relation or brand management sites. So these are some of the applicable clients for this module. They can get the advantage of the this implementation. So here are the installation guide which have some prerequisites required. So we should have the XM Cloud active instance with the authoring API enabled. Then we should have the client ID and client secret available to generate the access token. And also we should have the authoring API URL in place. That should be handy. And we have utilized this news API service. So the same can be utilized for testing, but yes, of course, based on the business need, you can just tweak the logic to utilize the this module. However, we will demonstrate this thing through the Python script running locally. But if you have the active Azure subscription, we can host this a script on the Azure function. So it can be utilized with the same. And there is a need of the Python install on your local machine to make it running. So we have tested this out on version 3.12.6. So these are the basic steps we need to follow while running the solution in our local environment. So first thing we have to clone the repository from the GitHub. Then we should run it in the Visual Studio Code. And if we want, we can install the Python extension as well. Then open the terminal and navigate to this directory and run this command to install the required dependencies. And also provide as I already covered in the prerequisite, that we should have these handies like GraphQL authoring URL and access token. So For getting the access token, we can follow this command line script. We can run this command script using the client ID and secret to generate the access token and populate these variables in the Python script. And this is the Sitecore package that needs to be installed in your XM Cloud instance, so that it will create that news folder and the respective template, so that the item can be populated in the desired folder. Once these all steps are done, uh, we, uh, you can go back to the terminal and just try to run this command, and it will take initially at least at the first run it will take some time to install all the required dependencies, and finally it will push the data to the uh, XM Cloud instance. And you can also notice these logs during the execution of this script, so that you will have the update. You can see what's going on behind the scene. So these are the logs you can see in the terminal windows. And once this script uh, is done with the execution, you should get the news item populated uh, in the XM Cloud instance. Uh, as as I said, like this is a kind of generic use case which have the potential to further extension. So these are the possibility that we can consider for the future enhancement, like adaptive LLM model rendering, retraining. So that the author feedback can be managed. Then we can automate the duplicate things detection, and then search and filtering. So these are the potential, enhancement that can be considered for the future scope. All right, so now it's time to uh, go to the demo side. So this is my solution, which is already, open in my window, and this is the script part, the Python script. So I am just going to run it. So it will take a while to upload, fetch all the items from the news API, and then push it to the Sitecore instance. So it started running, and you can notice that based on the data fetch, it is showing the AI analysis, like the authenticity of the particular news item, and the all other the criterias like sentiment and categories with their score values as well. And we are capturing all these details to the that particular news item as well, right? So now the script is completed successfully. So let me let me go back to the Sitecore instance and see if the news is populated. So yes, you can see that the news item has been populated, and all the relevant data has been captured. And as I said, like the AI analysis data, so you can see like all the relevant AI parameters has been captured accordingly. So yeah, this is the demo part that we have done. So that's all from our side. Thank you so much. Thank you.